Namaste everyone. Tonight I would like to recommend a movie which is called Lunana, a yak in the classroom. It's a Bhutanese film and it's pretty calm and not at all adventurous or anything like that, unless you count a 4-day or 3-day trek to one of the most remote villages in Bhutan. Adventurous, but it's actually about a young Bhutanese person who is part of the education system and is required to go and teach the children of this remote village in Bhutan. And it's very well made because, first of all, it's not a professional cast in the village. It's the actual villagers themselves who play very lightly fictionalized versions of themselves, and so that lends authenticity to the story, which of course is about the redemption of this young person, because in the beginning he just wants to migrate to Australia, which he does at the end. Spoilers alert, but it doesn't really matter. Which is where he sings a song that he learnt in Lunana. And the yak in the classroom bit is a bit of a fun moment in an otherwise sort of life learning lessons movie. And I think it's a must watch if you like movies that actually make you think about your privilege, make you appreciate your privilege as we live with technology, with science making us, making lives convenient for us. And what happens in the Himalayas, in the remote regions of the Himalayas, where there are no electric lampposts like the ones all around me, where there are no high-rise apartments and no kids zones, so manicured lawns and running water, cold and hot water on demand. These kind of things are what sets Himalayan living apart from the rest of the world. I am guessing that Antarctica also counts because that's a cold desert as well, and some parts of the Atacama and all that. And on the other extreme, the Sahara and the Gobi and the Thar desert, how could I forget? But overall, I think Lunana is a movie that should be enjoyed leisurely and which should give us some food for thought about how we can do something good for the young generations and how education is quite critical to their future. How they will perceive the world and how they will act to sort of make sure that unprivileged people also get a say in how they want to progress, how they want to maintain their culture, and at the same time live better through technology. Although they don't cover that part, but I guess the education, I can extrapolate it into using technology, which is why I love space exploration, because space exploration has given us some very practical technologies. Solar energy is the biggest example. Solar energy is the biggest example of space tech making its way into our lives and making lives of the remotest parts of the world better. So on that note, I guess I will call this nighttime vlog without Advitya for a change to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Do check out my other videos. Most of them are not as serious as this and they are light-hearted, and I hope that we can get a good discussion going about how our privilege can be used and our younger generation can be taught to use our privilege for the greater good. Thank you so much. Make sure you smash that sub button for Awesome Max Fun. I'm Akshat. Good night.